Hey guys, welcome back to my vlog. So I saw some of your video requests and I thought I'd pick Chloe's from England. Here she is.
Hi Natalie, I was just wondering if maybe in your next vlog you could talk about the similarities and differences between the actor's process when preparing for a heightened and/or comedic rather than a realistic performance. Maybe. I think. Thank you. I love you so much.
There she was. Isn't she a cutie? Well, Chloe, that's exactly what we're going to do. So you theater geeks out there, buckle up, this one's for you. Let's begin with the basics. When I say heightened text, I'm referring to Shakespeare and epic theater and restoration plays. When I say realistic text, I'm referring to naturalistic plays like Chekhov and Ibsen. Every actor has their own personal process when working on a performance. However, even though no process is identical to each other, it must vary in whether the performance is a realistic or heightened. Personally, no matter what text my performance is, I will always do my beloved Facts and Questions by my good friend Katie Mitchell. It is important to always do this text work because it is essential to understanding the play in its full detail. Here is Katie to explain it in her own words.
As I say in my book, The Director's Craft, Facts and Questions is a simple way of organising your discoveries and responses. To get the most out of this text work, you must do it at the beginning of when you're working on the play. You must list all the information you can gather. Facts will be non-negotiable elements of the text, and questions will be a way of noting the areas of the text that is less clear. Overall, it is to gain a deeper understanding of the play and the characters within it.
Thank you, Katie, for those words of wisdom. Another piece of text work I will always use is units and objectives created by Stanislavski. I believe this is a basic necessity to acting, and without it, you as an actor won't be able to portray the character's intentions and thought process to the audience. A unit is a section of text which can either be a long or short piece of text. I usually change it when the objective changes. In Paul Harvard's book, Acting Through Song, he explains that an objective is what the character needs or wants at any particular moment. In my experience of working on Shakespearean text, I found this concept to be as effective as it was in realism. It helped the audience and I to understand the text and meaning behind it. Alright, my lovelies, when working on a heightened or comedic text, you always have to heighten the characters. Restoration plays usually have the same stereotypical characters, such as wits, fops, flirts, country bumpkins, etc. They all come with unique personalities that have to be shown to the audience. The only way an actor can do this is by extending their vocal sound and physical appearance. One main way the actor can explore this is by vocal flaunting. It is a technique where the actor must have a large vocal ability and move from one point in the voice to the other in a light way with articulation. Simon Callow states in his book, Acting in Restoration Comedy, everything you say sounds rather marvelous to you. I can show you an example. Let's take the line, ladies, an announcement. I am up for it. From the prologue of The Libertine. Here it is with vocal flaunting. Ladies, an announcement. I am up for it. You can already get a sense of the character just from the vocal dexterity alone. Now, moving on to animal studies. I know before you ask, that doesn't mean you can just go and stare at an animal for hours and you're done. There is so much more. To do a successful animal study, you must choose an animal as close as possible to what you think your character would move like. When I worked on Julia's soliloquy in Two Gentlemen of Verona, I chose a puppy as an animal study. To explore this to its full potential, I had to figure out a puppy's breathing pattern, a leading point, and everyday habits such as eating, sleeping, playing, and fighting. Once I had this fully embedded in my body, it was then time to slowly add in the human percentage with the puppy. So I was originally 100% puppy, 0% human. And then I went 80% puppy, 20% human. And carried on doing this 20% more each time. So eventually I was 100% human again. Then I thought back to where on that scale Julia was. It is more common that an actor will find themselves with a higher animal percentage when working in a heightened and or comedic performance than a realistic performance. Because, come on guys, we are all human in real life. We're not actually animals. So, to sum up the video today, because I know it's been a very information-packed one. Thank Chloe for that. Joking, we love you, I love you. An actor's process for a heightened and or comedic text is not completely different from an actor's process for realism. They both use the same text work, such as the facts and questions by the glorious Katie Mitchell, love you honey, and Objectives and Units by Stanislavski. What a guy. However, the actor must find ways to extend their voice and physicality in a way different to realism. Therefore, they can add vocal flaunting and animal studies to their process. Thank you all for watching. I love every single one of you. Big shout out to my gal, Katie Mitchell, for her enlightening explanation earlier. Don't forget to subscribe and buy my merch. I will see you all this time next week. Mwah! Bye-bye. Peace.